Hello everyone, welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is May 17th. On this day in 1883, it was the middle of three-day floods that affected the Black Hills region in western South Dakota that started on the 16th. Heavy wet spring snow washed away most of Deadwood on the 16th. Torrential rains over the Black Hills caused flooding on Rapid Creek and the Belle Fourche River on the 17th and the 18th. The floods caused 4 fatalities and $250,000 1883 United States dollars in damage. In 2026 United States dollars, it would take over $8.17 million to equate to that. On this day in 1896, a family of massive F5 tornadoes, one at least 2 miles wide, moved across northeastern Kansas and southeastern Nebraska. The Kansas towns of Seneca, Oneida, Sabetha, and Reserve were struck hard. Farms were left as bare as the prairie, and 25 people were killed. An F2 tornado killed 5 people in a small home near Elva, Kentucky. On this day in 1979, an all-time record low temperature for the state of Hawaii was set when the low temperature at Mauna Kea Observatory dropped to 12 degrees. On this day in 1983, a golfer who was playing at the Fox Meadows course in Memphis, Tennessee, was struck by lightning. It went through his neck, down his spine, came out a pocket containing his keys, and went into a nearby tree, but unbelievably, he survived. On this day in 1989, the town of Uvalde, Texas was struck hard by an F3 tornado around 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time. The tornado was 3 miles long and 1,700 yards wide. It slowly moved north-northeast and caused extensive damage on the south and east side of town. Roughly 2/3 of the town were severely damaged. The tornado first touched down around 3 miles south-southwest of Uvalde, near the settlement of Strickland Grove, and moved north-northeast and struck Interstate 35 and turned over 18 trucks. Traffic was halted there and other roads due to all the debris that was scattered by the tornado. The tornado then proceeded north and northeast over the town of Uvalde, with the majority of the damage on the south and east side of the town. 35 homes and 12 mobile homes were destroyed or extensively damaged. 16 business structures were heavily damaged. A 12-unit apartment complex and 2 school buildings were destroyed. Numerous trees, signs, power poles, and lines were leveled. The debris from the town was scattered northeast over the countryside for around 7 miles. In one of the destroyed mobile homes, a woman was found crushed to death under the debris and the waterbed. 28 other people were hospitalized with mostly minor injuries. 26 of them were treated and released from nearby hospitals. 2 of the injured who were driving down Interstate 35 had sustained more serious injuries and remained in the hospital longer. On this day in 2019, a strong storm system crossed the Great Plains region while a cold front was draped across the Sandhills in north-central Nebraska and set the stage for severe thunderstorms. There was one particular supercell thunderstorm that moved from near McCook to near Oconto, Nebraska in the early evening hours. The storm spawned 7 tornadoes in Frontier County and 1 in Custer County. Other storms produced hail up to golf ball size and wind gusts over 50 miles per hour across southwest Nebraska and the Sandhills. The storms also produced multiple rounds of heavy rain that resulted in spots receiving over 2 inches before the night was over. The strongest tornado was a brief but intense EF3 near Stockville, Nebraska. Trees were debarked and several buildings were leveled along a 2-mile path. None of the tornadoes caused any injuries or fatalities. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there's a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. If you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel. And please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/c/thisdayinweather for more content.